Garlic is a potent antibiotic and you can use it as such. If you want to use it as an antibiotic, you would probably need probably at least 3 of those medium-sized cloves a day. And you could have it in the flu bomb, or you could crush it into a bowl of hot soup, or you could put it on a slice of sourdough toast and put avocado on top. But that garlic going in has a great effect for a chest cold or a head cold.
Hello and welcome back. I'm Barbara O'Neill, and today we're uncovering the shocking benefits of garlic, a humble ingredient that's been used for centuries, not just for flavour, but also for its powerful health benefits. You might be surprised to learn that studies show garlic can help lower blood pressure, reduce cholesterol levels, and even boost your immune system. In fact, research indicates that people who regularly consume garlic may have a 30% lower risk of developing heart disease. This is particularly important as we age, when heart health becomes a top priority. So in this video, we'll explore the many ways garlic can enhance your health, backed by science, and share some easy ways to incorporate this superfood into your diet.
A lot of people say to me, I eat garlic all the time, and that's great. I think we all eat garlic all the time. But if you want to use it as an antibiotic, 4 raw cloves a day. Not everyone can take that, and if you can't take it, maybe you look at an alternative like your olive leaf extract, which is another excellent antibiotic. So what would you do for a baby? For a baby, you could slice up the onion very finely and put it in a little cloth and bind it to the bottom of their feet. And I have done this quite a lot to my little ones, which are not little ones any longer, when they were little, and my daughters do it to their children. So you get a little cloth like this and a couple of slices of very finely sliced garlic, and let's just pretend that my hand is the little foot, and you would bind it to the bottom of the foot. And then you put the bootie on, or if it's a toddler, then you put the shoe and sock on. It takes 1 minute for 1 drop of blood to go around the whole body. And in about 2 minutes you can smell it on their breath. I used to put it on my son James when he was a little bloke. He used to get a bit of bronchial things, and at the end of the day I'd take his shoes and socks off, and those bits of garlic were yellow and dried out like little bits of dried out leather. There was not a drop left in them. The slicing is the best because the juices release little by little. If you were to put slices of garlic straight onto the feet, it would blister the feet, and that's why the cloth. Even though the juice comes through the cloth, it acts as a little bit of a protection. But I've met a few mothers that have blistered their babies' feet. One lady said she heard about it, so she grated up the garlic, and she said, the whole of my baby's foot is 1 blister. I said, that'll heal, but it's a pity you won't be able to put garlic poultice on for about a week. But that is a very old remedy for whooping cough. What happens? Well, as soon as the garlic juice goes into the bloodstream, the body takes it where it needs it. And if there's a congested chest, it'll take it there, and it actually has the ability to loosen up a congested chest.
The active compound in garlic, allicin, is what gives it these properties. Allicin is released when garlic is chopped, crushed or sliced, which is why it's essential to prepare it properly for maximum benefits. For adults who can tolerate raw garlic, it's often recommended to consume it on an empty stomach. This allows the body to absorb the allicin more efficiently. Some people prefer to mince the garlic finely and mix it with a bit of honey to soften the strong flavour. This method helps ensure you're still getting the antibiotic effects without it being too harsh to consume. However, garlic supplements are available for those who cannot eat raw garlic, but it's always best to consult with a healthcare professional before starting any supplement regimen. As for topical applications, similar to the garlic poultice for babies' feet, There are other ways to use garlic for different ailments. For example, people sometimes make garlic oil to treat ear infections. To do this, they warm olive oil and steep garlic cloves in it for a few hours. After straining the oil, a couple of drops can be placed in the ear to help fight infection. This should always be done cautiously and under the advice of a healthcare provider, especially in the case of children or severe infections. Another interesting use of garlic is in the treatment of warts. Garlic's antiviral properties are believed to be effective against the virus that causes warts. By applying crushed garlic directly onto the wart and covering it with a bandage, people have reported that the wart shrinks and eventually disappears after a few weeks.
Antibiotics have saved probably millions of lives so far, and antibiotics kill bacteria. And if a person's dying of a very severe lung infection and a strong dose of antibiotics is given to wipe out that bacteria, it can certainly save the life. But problem happening in society today is people have lost the simple ways of treating a cold or a flu. They've forgotten about taking garlic and having lemon and honey drinks and going to bed and giving their body the right conditions for healing. Many people are so fast and have so much pressure on them to make sure that the payment for the house goes in the bank, etc., etc. And so they take different drugs to suppress the symptoms, and they keep going to work. Am I right? This is happening. Whereas, did you know that a cold is a house clean? It's basically the body saying, can you just stop for a day? Can you just go to bed for a day? Can you stop eating for a day? Can you have lots of water? Maybe put your feet in hot water with a bit of mustard. Remember those old remedies Grandma had? And the people want to keep going, and so they take the antibiotics. And antibiotics are being used too frequently. And many people I meet are having maybe 2 or 3 courses every year. And little by little, this is coming in not only to kill off the bacteria in the chest, which probably would have been killed off very nicely by the body's own immune system and maybe a good dose of garlic, but it's also killing off, in part, this border protection. I call it border protection, and also it is compromising the ability for final absorption.
Garlic is one of nature's best remedies and can often work better than antibiotics, especially when it comes to dealing with colds and boosting your immune system. It's been used for centuries, not just for adding flavour to meals, but for its health benefits. What makes garlic so effective? The secret is in a compound called allicin. When you crush or chop raw garlic, allicin is released. This natural compound can fight bacteria, viruses, and even fungi. The best part? Unlike antibiotics, garlic doesn't kill off the good bacteria in your gut, so it supports your overall health while targeting the bad stuff. Antibiotics can wipe out everything, good and bad, leading to issues like antibiotic resistance or digestive problems. Garlic, however, is more selective, making it a better choice in many cases. Now, if you're someone who gets colds often, garlic should be your go-to. Regularly eating garlic can reduce the severity and duration of a cold. Some studies have even shown that people who include garlic in their diets get sick less frequently. It's like giving your immune system a natural boost. When you feel that tickle in your throat or the stuffiness of a cold creeping in, try having some raw garlic. You can mix it with honey or lemon to make it more palatable, and it goes to work right away. Garlic also helps stimulate the production of white blood cells, which are like your body's soldiers against infections. It boosts immune cell activity, which means your body can fight off colds, flu, and even more severe infections better. Plus, garlic has antioxidants that help protect your immune system from the damage caused by free radicals, which is like giving your immune system extra armor. Another thing that makes garlic special is how it can naturally reduce inflammation. When your body's inflamed, it weakens your immune system, making you more likely to get sick. Garlic helps calm that inflammation down, allowing your immune system to function at its best. This is especially helpful during the colder months when flu season hits and everyone seems to be coughing and sneezing around you. The great thing about garlic is that it's easy to incorporate into your everyday meals. You don't have to take it as a supplement or in pill form. You can add it to soups, stews, stir-fries, or even eat it raw if you're feeling brave. Crushing it and letting it sit for a few minutes before adding it to your food maximizes the allicin content, making it even more powerful. And if you've ever had a cold that left you feeling congested and unable to breathe, garlic can help with that too. It acts as a natural expectorant, helping to clear mucus and open up your airways. That means you'll feel relief from stuffiness and congestion, making it easier to get through the day or finally get some sleep.
Now, if someone says, my gut couldn't handle 3 of those a day, what you can do is you can get a bowl of hot soup, grate it into the soup, and that'll just take the edge off it if a person cannot handle it raw. Or something delicious to put into your baked potato is to grate this straight into, say on this very fine, on the fine grater, grate it straight into olive oil and then spoon that mix into your baked potato. Very, very nice. And some people choose to do the antibiotic sandwich, which is a slice of sourdough spelt toast, olive oil on that, and then grate this whole clove of garlic onto the slice, and then avocado and tomato. It is very delicious. It's almost like a little mini pizza, isn't it? And what happens is the bread underneath and the olive oil underneath, and then on top you've got the avocado and tomato. It calms it down a little bit.
If you're looking for more ways to enjoy garlic, you can also try adding it to salad dressings. Simply grate a clove of garlic into your favourite olive oil and lemon juice mix. This adds a nice punch of flavour without being overpowering, especially if you let it sit for a few minutes before tossing it with the salad. The acidity from the lemon and the richness of the olive oil balance out the sharpness of the garlic, creating a dressing that's both healthy and tasty. Another option is to roast whole garlic cloves. When roasted, garlic becomes soft, sweet, and spreads easily. You can roast it by cutting off the top of a whole garlic bulb, drizzling it with olive oil, and baking it in foil at 400 degrees for about 30-40 minutes. Once done, the cloves can be squeezed out like butter and spread on bread, mixed into mashed potatoes, or stirred into pasta dishes. It's a great way to enjoy the health benefits of garlic without the strong, raw taste. For a quick snack, you can even sprinkle roasted garlic on some crackers with a bit of cheese. The mellow flavour will still give you that garlic boost, but in a much gentler form.
I'm going to give you the recipe for the flu bomb, or you can take the flu bomb. So the flu bomb can be used for bronchitis, it can be used for asthma, it can be used for the flu, it can be used for pleurisy, it can be used for pneumonia, it can be used for sinus or a head cold. The first ingredient is garlic, and the garlic is crushed. I'm not putting an amount on there because some people can handle that much garlic, some people can only handle half that garlic, so it depends what you can handle. The next ingredient is ginger, and the ginger is usually, well, it can be finely grated, and usually the ginger is about 1/4 teaspoon. The next ingredient is eucalyptus oil. If you don't have eucalyptus oil, you can use tea tree oil, and it's 1 drop. Next ingredient is cayenne pepper. Now, some people can handle 1/2 teaspoon, some people can handle 1/4 teaspoon, some people can only handle a little shake. So that's up to you too. The next ingredient is lemon. If the lemons are on the tree, I say use the juice of a lemon. If they're $1 a lemon, maybe you use half a lemon. But basically lemon juice you're using. And the last ingredient is honey, and usually it's approximately 1 teaspoon. Even if you put in 4 teaspoons, it does not really mask the other ingredients. And then you mix that in about 1/3 cup of hot water. Now, if someone has a flu or a cold or a sinus, it's usually taking one of those 3 times a day. So that's the flu bomb. Usually by the 3rd day, you don't need it anymore. That's quick, isn't it? It's quite potent, but it works. What about a baby? You can't give that to a baby. And as you saw in my lecture last night, you also can't give a baby food. So what can you do? You can finely slice garlic and you can wrap it on the bottom of the baby's foot. Now this is a very large piece of garlic. So maybe with a piece of garlic that big, you only need one. And what I would do to my babies, I'd get a little piece of cloth like this, and I would put the garlic on the cloth and then wrap the cloth over it and then bind that to the bottom of their feet and then put their little sock or little shoe or bootie on that. If you put a layer of cloth between the baby's skin and the garlic, it will not blister. But if you don't, you will form a big blister on the bottom of the baby's foot, and the problem then is you can't put any more garlic on till the blister heals. One lady heard about garlic on the bottom of the foot and she grated it up, put it on the baby's foot. Oh, she said, yes, I have a great big blister on the baby's foot now. But if you slice it like that, little by little, the garlic eases in through the pores on the bottom of the feet. And the garlic knows where to go. It'll go to the chest or it'll go to the sinus areas, and it can bring relief. It can even help to break up congestion in the chest. So my son James, when he was a little boy, he used to get a lot of chest colds, and I would put this on the bottom of his feet. He was about 2 and 3, and I'd put a sock on and I'd shoe on and I'd send him off to play, and every step he's taking, what's happening? The garlic's going into his body. You can smell the garlic on their breath within a few minutes. At the end of the day, when I'd take James' shoes and socks off and I'd undo the bandage, the garlic looked like a bit of dried out piece of yellow leather. No juice left. It's all gone in to James. Now, at the same time, one has to investigate, why is my child getting so many chest colds? Well, we backed onto a swamp. And when James was 4, we moved to a mountaintop, and James no more had chest problems. So if a child's getting recurrent chest problems, you have to look and make sure there's no mold in the house. You have to make sure that you're in a clean, dry area.
Garlic has many health benefits that go beyond just the flu bomb. One of the easiest ways to use garlic is by incorporating it into your cooking. It adds great flavour to dishes and retains its beneficial properties when sautéed or roasted. Try adding minced garlic to stir-fries, soups or pasta sauces to boost the nutritional value of your meals. If you're looking for a more potent effect, consuming garlic raw can be particularly effective. Raw garlic is packed with antibacterial and antiviral compounds. To maximise its benefits, chop or crush fresh garlic and let it sit for a few minutes before eating. You can mix it with honey or olive oil for a tasty spread, or toss it into salads for a fresh punch. For respiratory issues, garlic-infused oil can work wonders. You can make this by gently heating garlic cloves in olive oil. Use the oil in cooking or as a dressing for salads. It captures the essence of garlic while adding a pleasant flavour to your dishes. Garlic is also beneficial for digestive health. It can help promote healthy gut bacteria and improve digestion. Adding garlic to your meals can aid in breaking down food, enhancing nutrient absorption and overall gut health. Including garlic in your daily routine can offer a range of health benefits, making it a versatile and powerful addition to your diet. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed learning about the shocking benefits of garlic and how it can enhance your health. Remember, incorporating this powerful ingredient into your diet can make a significant difference in your overall well-being. If you found this information helpful, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Stay healthy, and until next time, take care.